Hey everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am doing great. Took Monday mostly off for some little rest. It's all catching up to me. It's everything's good. People have asked about my health. It's all good. It's just I get very tired, and Monday was mostly a day off. So we didn't do the insiders, but I did get a call into KU Athletics and returned by a very nice gentleman named Daniel Burke, who helped me get set up with Travis Goff on Thursday. More on that in just a little bit as I update everyone. But first, a reminder, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up. Leave those comments. Again, I bet you there's going to be a lot of comments. On with the DD. If you're not following along, I have long questioned the financing of the KU stadium renovation. Not the Gateway project, the actual gateway, but the stadium renovation. And for me, those are two different things. So that's where some of the disconnect is happening. If everything's considered the gateway, then I see why you didn't understand why I say the gateway portion is paused. Because that's phase two. And without a date, it's paused. It's on hold. But look, that doesn't matter to me. All I'm concerned about is state money being used, or state-directed taxpayer funds being used to help rebuild the stadium. Because I don't think that's what the grant was about. I think the grant was about the Gateway project. That's really not that big a deal, because it's not illegal to use state financing or state money for athletic facilities. I personally just feel like it shouldn't be done in this current environment of higher education struggling for money and enrollment plummeting, because honestly, the cost of college has gotten too high. It's all cause and effect. And that's all really I want to know. Second-hand curiosity here about the $150 million backstop that was offered by the KU Foundation and what happened there. Was that money used or replaced? Just curious, because I know a lot of people give to the KU Foundation for academics and KU Med, and I want to know where that money ended up. You know what? I'm sure it's all fine on that too. Those are the main questions I have. I would like to ask him if another site was considered for a brand new football stadium. Because as I look at what's happening right now, I don't know how they're going to be ready for 2025, and I'll ask him about that too. But I hope to get everyone, even the KU folks, some answers about some stuff. And if you have any questions you would like me to ask, go ahead and leave them in the comments. See what I did there? I got you involved with the video. Because I'll be glad to ask anything reasonable. I know this is going to be disappointing to some of you, but this is not going to be a hostile meeting. This is going to be very cordial. Everything I've heard about Mr. Goff is he's wonderful. And Daniel Burke was absolutely wonderful. And look, I know some of you don't like me, but I've been doing this. Well, I've been doing this for a living since 1998, which is the year Travis Goff graduated from high school. So I'm old, and I've been around the block. And I know you like to have caricatures of opposing coaches or maybe members of the media, but not all people are evil that aren't painted with your proper color. It's just not the way it works in the world. So we're going to get this done on Thursday. Zach Carlson, my video guy, will be accompanying me. I'm sure it'll be a wonderful sit-down meeting with Mr. Goff, and it won't take long. It really won't. I'm not doing an expose. People have accused me of doing investigative journalism. I have consistently asked the same question. And I have consistently said, I'm not opposed to renovating the stadium. It's long overdue. It is long overdue. We all agree on that. And that's not Travis Goff's problem. This can was kicked down the road so far, and now there's no more kicking. It's now his problem to fix, even though it wasn't his problem when it was created. And look, I've also said I think the Gateway project is absolutely brilliant. Give yourself a grand entrance, give yourself a really cool area. I just think the scope of it should be bigger. To be real honest, I think it should be much bigger. I personally, if I had a voice in this, I would have built a new stadium somewhere else. Start from scratch. Get that 45,000 seat stadium, 40,000 seat stadium that you can expand to whatever you need. But get everything new with parking and maybe even some bars attached to it. You could do what Iowa State's doing with the whole area out there. But they didn't. I thought Memorial Stadium should probably be the amphitheater they want for graduations and concerts. But that doesn't matter what I think. I just want to know about the financing. And that's the only thing I've ever wanted to know about. So if that makes me evil for wondering if taxpayer dollars are being used on a project where I personally don't think they should be used, even if it isn't illegal, I'm sorry. I'm the bad guy. I will wear that mantle. If you need a bad guy, I will gladly be that. But Travis Goff isn't the bad guy. I'm not the bad guy. We're just going to have a conversation about what's going on. And again, I appreciate him finding time to talk to me.